W with MRMIKE.
Hi everybody, it's Mr. Mike. Today we are going to draw a menorah. Now this is a very complex drawing, but I know that we can do it together. There's only two basic lines and shapes you need to create this drawing. An arc and a line. Let's see how it all fits together. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we have enough space to create the whole menorah. Okay, because there are 9 candles we need to fit on this. So let's start in the center of the page with an arc right about, let's see, I want to make sure I get this right in the center, right about here. Now this candle is going to be a little higher than the other candles. Okay, so let's start here and then we're going to draw an arc and then a line right below that. So it looks just like that, arc and a line. Okay, and then right above it, we're going to make another arc and a line. And that is going to hold the candle. Okay, so now we're going to repeat this shape 8 more times. Okay, but first we're gonna make the candle stem, like right here. We're going to put a line, and it's going to go straight down to the base of the candle, right here and here. 2 lines, and then we're going to have an arc for the base of the menorah, and then we're going to do on either side of this arc, we're going to make 2 smaller arcs. So one on this side and then one on this side. Actually, let's do a line across first. So this line is going to continue all the way across, and then we'll have an arc come down on this side. And now we'll do a line below right here. And that gives us the base of the menorah with the candle in the center, the candle holder, okay? So let's see, fill in those lines if you have any gaps. Very good. Now, next, we're going to create these shapes that are going to go straight across. Now, this is the arc and the line and the arc and the line. All right, so let's start over on this side, and we'll do an arc and a line, and then below that we'll make an opposite arc and a line. And then we're going to go on the opposite side over here, and we'll do the same thing, about the same distance away. Now, if you need to pause this video at any point, please pause the video so you can catch up, and then once you're caught up, then you can join us again. So now we're going to do the same thing, just a little further out. So you see what we're doing? We're repeating the same steps over and over again. So a little bit further out, we'll make that same line with an arc, and then an arc with a line, and then a line with an arc, and an arc with a line. We're getting a lot of practice with that shape. Okay, next we'll do it again. Line with an arc, and an arc with a line. Then over here, the same thing. Line with an arc, and an arc with a line. So how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only need 2 more. So we'll do over here a line with an arc and an arc with a line. And then 1 more on this side. We'll do a line with an arc and an arc with a line. And there we go. We have 9 shapes all laid out exactly where we need them. Now we're going to create the arcs that will have the candles connect to the middle stem. So we'll start right here, and we'll have an arc go to the middle, and then over here another arc to the middle. And then same thing on this side. Arc to the middle, and another arc to the middle. And now when we go out, we're going to have that connect a little bit lower. So watch, it's a little bit bigger arc. Arc to the middle, and an arc to to the middle. Okay? Arc there, arc there. And if your arcs aren't perfect, don't worry about that. That's okay. We're all drawing this together. This is a very complex drawing. You'll see mine's a little thick here and it's a little thin here. Don't worry about that, okay? Just keep going. We're gonna draw a menorah today and it's gonna be amazing. So now we're gonna start here. We're gonna go an arc, middle, and then an arc to the middle. Okay, and then same thing here. We'll do an arc, middle, another arc to the middle. See, it is just repetition, repeating the same steps over and over. And when you take a very complex drawing like this and break it down into simple steps, all of us can do it together. Can you believe that you only need to know 2 basic lines and shapes to create this? Okay, this is the last one. Arc to the middle, and then an arc to the middle. So now we have the actual part of the menorah that this holds all the candles. This is the menorah, but we got to put the candles in it. So let's start on this side, and we're going to draw 2 lines up right there, and then here, and then we'll do another 2 here. And you can, again, pause the video at any time to catch up. I'm just going to keep repeating these 2 lines for all the candles all the way across. All I'm doing is drawing straight lines, and I'm making the actual part of the candle now. And next, after we finish these lines, we are going to create where the candle is lit, where the wax is melted. Okay, so next, right above these 2 lines, we're going to give a little bit of space, and we're going to create a little arc that goes like that. Can you see that? It's a small arc that goes like that, and then we're going to do the opposite arc, so it makes a wavy line, just like that. And then we're going to repeat that all the way across. It's the same thing. We're going to do an arc, small arc like that, and then an opposite arc to make a wavy line. Now, once you get the hang of that, and you use those 2 arcs, you can just make the wavy line. That's fine. But just to know, if you've never drawn something like that, all it is 2 arcs. An arc that goes this way, and then one that joins at the bottom going the opposite way, and then you can make your wavy line. An arc, and then another arc, or a wavy line. An arc, and another arc. Just like that, an arc, and another arc. See, that's looking great. Okay, now we're going to add in the drips of the candle wax. So here we're going to take a straight line down, and then on the opposite side, we're going to take a straight line down. And now we're going to continue that all the way across. Straight line, just like this. Straight line, and then we'll just keep going all the way across. Oh, I almost forgot one. Straight line there and there. So now, if you're all caught up, we're just going to make very small curves or arcs at the bottom of those pieces of wax that are dripping down. And they're very tiny, so you may not be able to see it. I'll do my best that I can show you that it's just a little curve, little arc, that just closes that off to make it look like the wax is dripping. Okay? So you can just add in those little tiny details for this amazing drawing. Okay, so now we've got the base of we have our candles. They kind of look like shirts on top, but we're gonna make it look like candles. So now we're gonna add another little arc here all the way across. This is just a small little detail, but it really does make it look like that wax is dripping and melting. Okay, so now we have all our candles in place, and now we're going to add the little wick, a little line for the flame to come off of right at the top of the candle. Just a short little line on every candle. Now look at that. Good job. Next, we just need to place the little flame on each candle. So we'll do an arc and then an opposite arc, just like that. So it's the same wavy line that we did for the tops of the candles. So an arc and an opposite arc. And we're just going to do that all the way across. And do the repetition of that shape, an arc and an opposite arc. And we're going to finish off that flame, arc and an opposite arc. Arc and an opposite arc. And we're just repeating the same thing over and over, just like that. Okay, now we're going to take another pass at all of these, and we're going to add another arc on the opposite side, but this is just one arc that comes down. See? Just like that. And we're almost done. And the last one right there. Look at our amazing menorah, everyone. Great job following along. I'm so proud of you. Now, if you enjoyed this drawing, subscribe to my channel for more drawing fun. Thanks so much for drawing with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye. For this and other episodes, drawing lessons, activities, and books, please visit drawwithmrmike.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Draw with Mr. Mike channel on YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook.
Draw with Mr. Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike. D-R-A-W with M-R-M-I-K-E.